They empty it out. E.J. Smith at the top of your screen. McKee firing down the middle, almost intercepted, and it is picked off by Max Williams. He's still on his feet, and Williams is finally dragged down at the 35-yard line. Bryson Tremaine stopped him, or he might have scored a touchdown. Who had over 3,000 yards in his career as an Oregon Duck. Now Williams a lot of time, and he's dangerous when he does that. First down into the red zone, and he slides down. Dye finds running room, and Dye gets down to the 5. It'll be 1st and goal, this scoring threat.
Offensive lineman, Nealon, nice job there, moving fast.
Caleb Williams, easy little pitch out there to Lake McCree, and it's a touchdown SC.
They've kind of changed because of their skill and who they have at quarterback and receiver.
That is a terrific cut from Smith. E.J. Smith rumbling his way into USC territory.
How do they respond to this adversity? So far, they've looked great.
Casey Filkins now in the game at running back with his first carry.
He just thought it would transition well to what he has to work with here on this Stanford roster.
This time straight pass. McKee pressured, and he's knocked down. Solomon Byrd there. EJ's got it again. He's got a first down.
He's averaging close to 10 yards a carry in this run-pass option scheme that they're unveiling tonight.
E.J. Smith in the backfield. This will be the 13th play of the drive, and it's 4th and goal. McKee, slow mesh, little flip, batted into the air. Another interception. It's picked up by Mekhi Blackman, and Blackman stops the threat. Caillou Blue Kelly is one of the better cover men and cornerbacks in the country, and he wanted his shot to Jordan Addison, and he's running with his back to the play in man coverage, and they throw it underneath to the Stanford transfer, Austin Jones, for a good pickup.
Sets up every other aspect of what Lincoln Riley can do. It just opens up his entire playbook.
Austin Jones has it again. He knows his way around this field, and he moves into Stanford territory to the 45. Good block up front by the tight end Malcolm Epps. Bolitnikoff winner, Jordan Addison. Wearing number 3, Carson Palmer's old number, pulled out of retirement. Instead, he finds a wide open Brendan Rice. We've seen a lot of Emmitt Smith's son. Now we get a big play from Jerry Rice's son. And those two guys, Caleb and Lincoln, both say they can finish each other's sentences. Caleb pulls it, gets it to Addison. Addison on his feet, and Jordan Addison will waltz in for a touchdown. His 3rd in a Trojan uniform, 22 yards. More traditional-looking Stanford formation. Fullback in, and they'll go on the end around. Urasek getting at the big tight end, is rumbling into the open field. Urasek inside the 20. He gets inside the 10, and the Cardinals threatening again. 3rd and goal. McKee's got a man out there. It is Smith, and that was easy. Touchdown, Stanford.
First 2 series, it has not worked.
We're hoping it would fit into the recruiting profile. Easier to get the edge guys. He's got a big shot up there. It's Addison again. Can he stay on his feet? He does. Jordan Addison, just like that, beats Caillou Blue Kelly at 75 to the house. Different institutional requirements sometimes limit the ability in the transfer portal, and it has for Stanford. And McKee converts that 3rd down with a dart to Elijah Higgins. 21-7. Cardinal had a couple of turnovers, but they've really moved the ball when they're doing it again with E.J. Smith, who is just gashing his way through this Trojan defense.
He needs to tighten up the edges.
McKee pulls it. Wide open man is Ben Urasek, who had the end-around run for 50 yards. They really need to keep this alive and try to score the touchdown. They'll try it right now. Back shoulder, and the catch by Bryson Tremaine. 3rd down run with Smith. Smith, oh, the football's loose. Max Williams, who had a pick earlier, knocked it free. Let's see who's on the bottom of that pile.
Oh, wow.
The 3rd turnover of the night for Stanford, and USC stops him in the red zone.
And the 2nd turnover inside the 5-yard line for Stanford. He sells this great. Does everything you need. He waits for the hole to open, and there he is, right there. Heck of a hit by Max Williams. Puts his shoulder pads on the ball.
He's speed demon at the running back position. He's out in a route now. Williams going to fire deep. Got a man out there. It's Williams, and Williams comes back to the ball and finds it and makes the catch.
Boy, these guys. Wow.
Back in the red zone. Gets it out to Williams quickly. He shakes a tackle. Mario Williams dances into the end zone. Another Trojan touchdown.
For the NFL and college and fun stories about it all. And we worked really hard, and we enjoyed each other's company. And we made the most of our opportunities, including Tar Vanderveer, one of the great coaches of all time in the sport of basketball, and the worldwide superstar Neko Ugwumike, who was my classmate. And it's special to share this night.
Tar Vanderveer won a national championship despite all of the restrictions that Stanford had imposed due to COVID-19. Tanner McKee, and here they are back in the red zone. Herbie, if they can hang on to the ball. Give to Smith. He's got an alley, and this time they'll move it and pay it off with the exclamation point and the touchdown.
They have it. Man, do they ever.
Williams pulls it, a little tunnel. There's Addison. Addison, who scored a couple of times tonight, is knocked down and picks up the first down.
Up with these guys in this conference to try to slow this offense down.
Kind of looking at the schedule ahead. I don't know if Oregon State can do that, but that'll be a tough trip. There is Lake McCree. He had a touchdown catch in the early going, and he has a first down catch from Williams. They are really in lockstep with how they see things. The give on the inside, and Dye is going to waltz his way into the end zone. 5 possessions, 5 touchdowns, 27 yards for Travis Dye. They haven't really done a good job taking care of the football. Caleb Williams taking a shot, and Addison is wide open, and he's tracked down by Patrick Fields, but not before another huge pass play for SC.
For a nice big gain for SC.
48 yards through the air, and that time Stephen Herron was there to stop Travis Dye behind the line of scrimmage. Dennis Lynch coming on, a redshirt freshman from Newberry Park. Puts a field goal attempt on the way, and it is good.
Good at that, helping them with what they're seeing.
Williams steps out, still eyes downfield. Now Caleb has a chance to run for the first down, and the flag is going to come for an obvious horse collar tackle.
Moves it back into the, now he's got empty. Makes it, again, makes a little adjustment off of that back going out to the right.
Williams complete. That's Jones out of the backfield. Gets away from a couple of tacklers, and he's going to be knocked down really right at the first down mark.
He kind of gave that punch sign.
Oh, pump, and he'll flip it out to Dye, who's got a lot of running room. Travis Dye inside the 20 before he's knocked out of bounds. Look at David Shaw. Williams gets it off. Pressure from Bailey. Pressure also from Fields, and he couldn't get away from the turf after he escaped the 2 Stanford rushers. Knocked through another field goal.
Reese, remember that name, right? David Bailey.
David Bailey. Lynch sends the field goal on its way, and it is no good. 91 yards on 18 carries so far. McKee almost got hit in the back. He throws a backwards pass to Smith, and there are a lot of Trojans there to stop him. And the ball went on the ground again. SC picks it up, and they take it into the end zone.
The previous play is under further review.
That left arm.
Yeah, arm. If the forearm goes down, he's down.
Yeah.
If it's rolled down.
Yeah, you'll let the play go as a fumble, and then let the replay take a look at it.
After review, the ball was fumbled by the offense and recovered by number 14 with his knee down on the ground. The ball will be placed at the 29-yard line. First down, USC.
Travis Dye. Still trying to churn ahead. The pile's still moving. Dye's in the midst of that somewhere, and they're still driving him. He gets down to the 26. Okay, the youngster Lynch is 1 for 2 on the night, and Now you can make him 2 for 3. Move the chains, keep that offense on the field. Oh, Ashton Daniels is in at quarterback, and he takes the snap. Good running threat, and he hands it off, and it's a first down for Stanford. Highly touted quarterback prospect. Spent 2 years on a Mormon mission, sort of finding his way in his second season as a starter for the Cardinal, and Kai Blackman is going to be called for interference against Bryson Tremaine. On 2nd and 6.
They've scored 4 defensive touchdowns. It almost starts to become part of your identity and sort of a belief that the defense has that, hey, we might give up some yards, but let's squeeze them in the red zone. Let's create turnovers.
And to be fair, a lot of them have been fortuitous. There have been some fortunate bounces. 4th and goal. Cardinal trying to get another one in. Filkins has it, and he got drilled right at the goal line. Stanford hoping for the touchdown, and their request is answered. Who ended up taking the Georgia Southern job before the season was over last year and got accustomed and maybe having a big moment in Lincoln. But what's a big moment for one's a bad moment for another one.
I was going to say,
Scott Frost
if you look on the other side of some of those, like anywhere else with great tradition, they want to win them all.
Stephon Gilmore's brother had the clinching play in that game with a pick 6. McKee completes the pass.
Game plan of play action and RPO that's worked for him.
Dumps it off underneath. Filkins has done a nice job.
With Mark Stoops.
Mark Stoops underappreciated for the job that he's done at Kentucky, and coming through to get the sack is Shane Lee, trying for the desperation rally. Or at the very least, some window dressing. McKee puts it up, flags flying in. I think we're going to have another pass interference, this time on Sierra Wright.
Back-to-back PIs.
Been 6 of them tonight, Kirk, against the Trojans. And McKee sneaks it forward after this play. And by the way, this is a fairly sizable play here, because I know times against Stanford, but they get off the field here, and they may sack Caleb Williams, and they do, and now they can stop the clock with a timeout.
You know, because what it means to be a Trojan.
4th and 13. McKee getting pressured, and down he goes again. Solomon Byrd applying pressure. Certainly USC has shown immense firepower tonight. Caleb Williams takes a knee, and that's going to be the final play of the game. A 41-28 road victory for Lincoln Riley and the Trojans.
All in all, a huge success for Lincoln Riley. First time they've been on the road since he's been the head coach.